Hi you guys, welcome to my Venus through Sign series. This is for Venus in Gemini. So if in your birth chart Venus is in Gemini, this is for you. Now before you guys fast forward, please listen, especially if you're new to my channel. To find your Venus, you can pause this video, go to astro.com to generate a free birth chart. It's going to ask you your name, not name, well, it does ask for your name, but it's going to ask for your birth time, day, and location. And you don't have to know your exact birth time. You can put 12 p.m. and that's fine. But it's going to generate a free birth chart for you. And if in your birth chart Venus is in a sign of Gemini, this would be for you. Also, sometimes both your Sun and Venus can be sitting in the same sign. It still applies to you. And also, only if you do happen to know your exact birth time. I'm not talking about what mom said your birth time was. I'm saying you have the birth certificate and you know your exact birth time. If Gemini is your 7th house, which would make you Sag rising, this message also applies to you. Okay, so I already shuffled and cut the cards. So let's go ahead and begin here. I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I ask that you all please continue to do so. Ooh, we got some juicy cards coming up. Ooh, some doozes and some juices. Okay. So, oh, you guys, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. YouTube has been acting weird, and so I'm just make sure that I'm putting that out there. I don't know if you guys are also receiving my notifications. Those of you that have subscribed, so I don't know. Hopefully they tweak it, fix that bug. Okay, so central issue, heart of the matter. I have the Magician, but it's also along with the Devil and the Three of Cups. Okay. I just want to start talking now. Okay, we also have the Six of Swords, Ace of Wands, the Lovers, Ten of Pentacles, Two of Cups. Okay, so for those of you that dabble into spell work, witchcraft, voodoo, all of that, I'm seeing you have been manipulating energies to draw someone to you. Heavily influencing this person. This is specifically for those who already do spell work. Or if you were involved with someone and you know for a fact that that is part of their culture, or that is just part of who they are, is sorcery, magic, spells. This isn't for people who, you know, like, oh my God, is somebody putting a spell on me or doing? No, this is for only the people who already know about that life, who already involved in that. So those of you, like I said, that is already openly into that life, or you are around people that are into that, I'm seeing spell work. For some of you, it's a binding spell. They want to keep you or possess you. They don't want you with anyone else. So, maybe jealousy has pushed you to this, because I'm seeing too, like with third-party situations, you know, that maybe you were driven by jealousy and you're like, okay, this person, they need to get away from this person, excuse me, and come back to me. So somebody is drawing you to them. Someone is coming back. They're on their way because you have called or channeled them, or, you know, manipulated them into coming back to you, influenced them some type of way. Now, those of you that is not dealing with spell work, this is overall, this is manipulative energy. I don't know who you're dealing with. I'm seeing both love triangles, and I'm seeing someone who is greedy, who wants it all. They want their cake, and they have their cake and they're eating it too. and they somehow make things seem like it's your fault, or they convince you that this is the way. Now too, I know I just did that bi-weekly Gemini reading, so those of you that are Gemini sun, and I was talking about that polygamy, I know a lot of you admitted that are Geminis that admitted to that, said that you were in polygamous relationships, or that you know that is what you are into. But for others of you, I'm seeing that this is being not forced upon you, but like you don't really want that, but somehow this person has convinced you that this is the right thing to do. And I'm feeling like their intentions are all twisted. It's all wrong. And it's because the devil and the magician are together. And these two cards together, for me, is not producing positive energy. This is someone who is taking advantage of other people. Even look at their postures are the same. It's something about what they're saying are influencing these people. Like this, the magician is holding up his wand, the devil is just holding up his hand. Both of these people are like, I command in the name of whatever the case. But what makes it unfair is that I feel like it's against the other person's will. And because, you know, whenever the devil card shows up, it's a card that is talking about someone who is doing something in excess, or someone who is obsessive. Is obsessive energy. Is what do you call it, vampire energy. Is someone who is just looking out for themselves. This is someone who is like an energy vampire. They're only looking out for their best interests. If you have been, I just feel like you're being manipulated into staying in a situation where you don't really want to. And this is also like the magician is about someone who is putting on an illusion. Now, if this is you, this can be you pretending like everything is okay, and like, oh yeah, you know, I'm down with the polygamy, or I'm down with being in an open relationship, but you're just saying that like you don't really mean that here. Maybe you just don't want people judging you or telling you that you're, you know, stupid, or, you know, people saying judgmental things like that. So you kind of just, you pretend like, oh, I'm okay with it. Some of you also might be trying to cover up someone's flaws. Like you're dealing with someone who is extremely flawed. I mean, we're all flawed, but you know, I'm saying that you're dealing with someone who, you know, you could be doing better or being treated better, but you're covering for them or covering up their bad habits. This is also someone who might be someone who might have an addiction or a codependency. So someone and that could be to anything. That could be addiction to drugs, sex, food. I'm seeing too someone that like may have like a sexual addiction, and they're very charming, and they usually convince people to be a part of it some type of way. And also what I don't like about this is that this is making me think of someone who feels like they have to drug somebody to get them to go along with whatever they're doing. Like they can't just be themselves. They can't be real. This is a real coward move, but it's just like, you know, someone is intoxicating people in order to have sex with them. Yeah. So like using what do you call it? It's not still roofies. I don't know. Roofies is what's coming to my mind, but I don't know if people still say roofies or whatever. But yeah. Also, what I'm seeing here is someone who is literally a drug dealer. This person is this is like some Joe Pesci shit, or some who is Robert De Niro type energy. Nino Brown type energy. This is someone who is threatening. They're a salesman. They don't take it. Like, you come back, you're short with their money, they're going to clobber you. They're going to beat you. Whatever the case. So I'm like literally seeing someone who is like a dealer here. Now also, aside from such harsh energy, either way, this is someone who might be a pushy salesman. So whatever it is, whether it's telemarketing, oh, I forgot to start the timer. Whether it's telemarketing, or if it's, I feel like I'm going to sneeze, y'all. I'm sorry. Hold on. It's coming. No, it's not. Dang it. Okay. So yeah, it could be any type of pushy sales position. Car salesman, telemarketer, appliance salesman, anything where you're convincing people. Now, also I'm feeling like somebody may be a part of a secret cult or group. Yeah, it's like, what did you swear into? What did you get yourself involved into? There's like an oath, like almost feeling like a blood oath type thing. I don't know. Okay, so there's more to the reading for those of you that is like, that is not happening to me. Okay, but also here what I'm seeing is someone that is maybe getting ready to take a trip because of some sort of opportunity or some sort of position. That's another thing. If something might look too good to be true, like a job offering, like they're saying, oh yeah, you can start your own business, or you're going to be in charge of your own department, and you've been convinced to come work for this person or this company because you're going to make so much money, because we have the Ten of Pentacles here too. Because the devil is here, it comes at a price. It comes at a price. Even if, that's another thing now I'm seeing. Those of you that are either entertainers or performers, or you're dealing with someone in the industry, I feel like Hollywood, because they're holding up this piece of wood, and there is someone that is having to take an oath or an agreement to have this type of life. Like, it comes at a price. Like, now you're sworn in with us. Now you're one of us. What's that from that movie? Is it one of us, something, one of us? I don't know. I'm just like hearing that chanting thing. And it's playful energy, but it's still kind of like saying one of us. Or like the movie The Evil Dead, and somebody there, they're like, join us. I don't know if you guys ever seen The Evil Dead. I feel like someone is saying join us. But I feel like you're falling under someone's spell or someone's influence or their charm. So you're going with the flow of things. You're saying, let me just trust my intuition. And you know, this probably is a part of your path or a part of your journey to go on this. But I'm seeing you following your intuition, whether you're literally taking some sort of trip, or you know, you're just going day to day in life and living out your life. Even if it's mundane, it's like something that you feel like you're supposed to do or meant to do. You're following your passion. You're being told to follow your passion here. So this is what you're doing. You're following your passion. And part of it too, even though this here is about some sort of manipulating energy here, but the reason why you are following your path is because you're destined to connect with this person. So you're making some sort of love connection. And the person that you may be involved with, They may come from a wealthy background, or maybe they come from a well-established organization. I'm feeling something like it. This is like dirty work, though. I'm looking at the Ten of Pentacles and how the devil is underneath it. So with all this wealth is like a front. This could be like a business front. This really like a drug cartel, or I hope not like trafficking. Good Lord. But there's something dark in connection with this family, or this family business, or this organization here. But I'm feeling like you get tied into it. This could be like the mob. It could be anything. A gang where you're belonging to, you're feeling like you belong to this family, or the person that you're involved with, they come with this. They come with this life. And now you're a part of it. They're making you a part of it. You guys are definitely, you feel like this person is the love of your life. You're meeting their family. You might be traveling with them. You guys might be on a date. Even if you're not in like a relationship, I don't know, whoever you're having this connection with, you know, it comes at a price. But you're going to go along with it because the attraction is there. It's too strong. And plus it is part of your spiritual journey or path. I know some of you are like, how could, getting with this type of person be a part of my path? Because there's a lesson for you to learn. Maybe you have some sort of soul contract that you need to fulfill. There's some, especially this is a karmic contract. And I mean, there's karma, everything is karma, because everything is a reaction. So there's an action and then there's a reaction. So that's all around. But when it's connected to the devil, to me, this is just talking about that obsessive energy, that negative energy is lower. It's not really vibrating at a higher level. However, for some of you, this may be the catalyst, this connection here, this karmic connection, because that did happen to me. This karmic connection that I had to someone led me to my twin flame, or to, for those of you, I know everybody doesn't believe in twin flames, but it still is leading you to some sort of higher connection, a divine connection here. But to get to it, this stuff has to happen. So either way, whether you're single, if you're single, you're definitely making some sort of love connection this month. And things get hot and heavy moving into Cancer season. And then those of you that are in relationships, someone new is either getting ready to intervene your relationship, whether it's someone for you or someone coming to your partner. But there is getting ready to be a love triangle. Someone, they feel like these two people feel like they're meant to be together. And it's just a very strong connection that they're having with this person. Okay, I could go on and on. I don't know, something about these cards are making me talk. This is the third video where I can tell that I'm going a little long. Man, and everybody got Tower so far too. Okay, so we have a fire sign showing up. So Leo, Aries, Sag. Also seeing Capricorn, Gemini, and okay, so there's someone that may be like a fire sign that you're passionate about, or that is coming into your life, or you yourself might be a Leo with Gemini, Venus and Gemini. But this is someone who is moving forward with something. This is someone who's being proactive. This is someone who is pursuing something that they want, whether it's a person, whether it's a job, career. This is someone that is moving forward with something. They're not being passive. Now, if this is someone coming into your life and they're flirting with you, you may want to take a step back. You are having to think about things, especially those of you, like I said, that you're in a relationship and then someone new comes into your relationship. You're going to have to take a step back and really reassess the things that are most valuable to you, especially if you're in a relationship with someone who's toxic. And then this new person comes into your life, but you're kind of holding off, like, but I'm already in this commitment. This might be an unhealthy commitment. This person may come into your life to help you let go, or to move on, or to assist you in letting go of that person. This person may be here to help you reach your higher self, connect with your higher self, so that you can know who you truly are and learn your self-worth here. I'm seeing a lot of you also focus on your income, your money, and I am seeing like a nice abundance coming in for you guys as well, especially if you have been patiently waiting to receive money. I feel like your abundance is coming sometimes this month. It's time for you to focus on, you know, your everyday life, your everyday values, the people that are important to you. I feel like there is a need for you to pay really close attention to just the mundane things in life. Now, also, I'm seeing this as some of you really being busy with your everyday routine. If you are waiting to hear from someone that you haven't heard from yet, use this time to focus on yourself. Use it to focus on your finances, your health. So there may be a time, this time for you to stay to yourself. There's a need for you to learn something and understand something about you. Or if you're waiting, or it could go the other way around, like you haven't heard from them because they are trying to figure things out. Maybe they're looking at their finances. Can we afford to be together? Can we afford to have children? Can we afford this and that? There's someone too that doesn't want to let go. Someone who's constantly holding on to something. Someone who may be selfish or not wanting to spend their money. Holding out, hiding finances. And then there's something that is going to happen out of the blue, or something that gets exposed here with the Tower. Let me clarify this Tower, see what this is. What is Tower? This is crazy that this is the third Tower moment. Everybody is having a Tower moment. If someone has been holding on to some sort of a love triangle or love affair, this could be that being revealed or exposed, or you might get caught if you're the one that, you know, is dealing with the third party. I feel like your foundation is being shook. Okay, give me just a minute so that I can see what this is here. I pulled the Nine of Wands here. Someone had been holding back because they didn't know how to approach you, or maybe you didn't know how to approach someone with what this is. But whatever someone has been withholding is going to be forced to come out, forced to come clean, forced to deal with these issues, these trust issues or insecurities here. They're being forced out of their comfort zone. And then here we have the Ace of Cups. So for some of you, I'm seeing like someone has been wanting to say they love you or show you how much they love you, but they were afraid of the consequences. They didn't know how you would feel about them, or, you know, they just didn't know how that would turn out. So someone's feelings are going to be revealed unexpectedly. I think it might catch you off guard, or it might make you view relationships completely different, or you view this person completely different after that. This is also some sort of awakening, I feel. But it's mostly an attraction. Because they know that it's going to cause heartache, separation. Yeah, something about a love affair is going to be revealed. See, and then we have the Nine of Wands coming out again. We have the Seven of Swords, which is some sort of a deception here. So someone is trying to cover up their tracks, or they're trying to get away with something. They were very afraid of, I don't know, they're sneaking out, or someone might get put out. Or like they're like, I knew I was going to get put out if I told you the truth. That's why I hesitated, and it's like true. I'm seeing lines being crossed some type of way. Someone crosses the line. Someone disrespects you, or you may make someone feel disrespected. Always keep in mind these readings can be in reverse. I'm seeing two people also secretly moving on or moving in together. Sneaking off. Some people are sneaking off to be married. I don't know who that is, but I'm seeing for somebody is eloping. And they're not telling anybody. Maybe they've been saving up their money. They were thinking about it. Maybe this fear is about fearing telling your friends or family what you're doing or who you're in love with. Maybe they're against this person. But for whatever reason, you felt like you couldn't share your plans. So you guys just decided to elope together. And maybe people feel like the person you're involved with is a manipulator, but you see it as something else. You see it as something deeper or bigger than that. Or whatever the case, you felt like people didn't understand you, so you couldn't tell them your plans, and you just snuck off and did it yourself. Now, for others of you, this is still about sneaking off and doing something or completing something without telling other people. It could be quitting your job and starting your own business, but you didn't tell anybody for fear of criticism. And we have the Wheel of Fortune here, so there is definitely a change in plans here, and you're following what you feel is your destiny. And also the Wheel of Fortune to me is also about karma. So you're allowing your karma to play out. There's a need for you to go with the flow of things, because this is part of a spiritual contract. This is law. This is the law of nature here. Now, I don't know, for some of you, this might have something to do with like same-sex marriage or being in a same-sex relationship. Like you have been creeping around. Maybe you have been pretending that you were straight, or pretending that you were, you know, heterosexual, but you really had a private life where you were, you know, dating someone of the same sex, and now you're running off to be together. So there, for some of you, I am feeling that it is about some sort of sexual orientation in a relationship. This might be running off to be with a transgender. But I feel like it does have to do something about sexual orientation and not wanting to tell people the details. So you're covering up some things and you've been lying to people, or covering your tracks here with who you're really in love with. Or maybe you are, you know, bisexual, and you just didn't want people to know. So whatever the case, that is what's going on for some of you here. I don't know if I've said it before, but now we also have air energy coming out. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. If this is your energy, this is you speaking your truth. You're being honest. And what the things that you're saying is shocking. And it's breaking down everybody's perspective. Yeah. It's like when you think you know a person, like people are like, I had no clue about you. Whatever you have been holding back or hiding. Yeah, I'm seeing truth coming out. Whether you are expressing this on your own or somebody goes behind your back and tells everybody what's been going on. But now they, you know, it's like it's off of your chest too. It's like liberation and freedom and saying, finally, I got that off of my chest. I'm so glad. It's the time to celebrate. Thank you. Now, I'm also seeing this as a birthday party too. And there's something that happens on your next birthday. I don't know why I wanted to say 50th birthday, because I know there are many ages watching, but no matter your age, whatever age you are, there's something major shifting after your birthday or at your birthday party, whatever the case. You could be coming out, or someone could be coming out to you. Like I said, there could be some sort of eloping. Changes. Moving in together, traveling together. But there's definitely some sort of major change or shift happening. Those of you that have teenagers, or if you are a teenager watching, I'm seeing you sneaking out of your home and going to be with someone, going to a party, going to do some you know what, I don't want to say this, but the word, I mean, the phrase like sneaking off to have an abortion, I don't know, that kind of like came into my mind too. So maybe that resonates with some of you, one of you, I don't know. All right, so that is all that I have. Venus in Gemini, I hope it resonated. For your private readings, you would email namat76@gmail.com. That information is in the description box below. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and leave your comments. Thank you guys all for watching, and many blessings to you.